am the caster and you are my co-pilot
Yeah,
in this Dota adventure.
yeah, absolutely.
Do you guys like my Treant wallpaper? It's quite nice. It's got a big nose.
You have to say hello, everyone.
Hello everyone and welcome to game one of the University of Manchester Dota 2 Tryouts series. Um, we've got the Manchester Gucci Boys featuring Opaque, Albus, Demolition, Mirogi and Littlebird against Smiley Face, Vision, Trademark, the Danish Assassin, Robbie G, and Dark Souls. I'm not too familiar with the current meta, but I mean, what are you expecting for the first bans?
Okay, so I'm probably expecting. Well, okay, there's an Alchemist. They won't ban all the hard farming late game heroes. I reckon. There's the Alchemist ban, the Drought. Blimey, it's really quick. So Alchemist ban. Looks like they don't want any of the. But the meta really, at the moment, I'm feeling it's a lot of sort of farming. The farming carries. I'm expecting Morphling bans. I'm expecting. Obviously, we've had
Yeah.
the Alchemist ban. We've had the Drow bans, so the sort of classic cheese strats.
Yeah.
But really, I'm looking to see. I'm looking to see what happens because I know Robbie G can be have a kick-ass fan, and I really don't want to see him get it. I would worry for the Gucci boys if I see Robbie G on this fan.
I've changed the audio input to my actual headphones now, which I thought was what they're on.
That might work. That might work.
Ogre ban.
Ogre ban. That's not really matter. It looks like they're maybe
Not much at
targeting
all.
maybe some people in each team because I know that some of the people in each team know each other, and they
Yeah.
know some of the heroes that they're all right at.
Can you get pro ogre players there? I mean, it's all RNG based, isn't it?
Well, Ogre's one of those heroes that just massive armor, really tanky in the early game. They just run at you.
Yeah.
And Ricky is one of those heroes where if you don't buy lots of detection, he can just roam and really kill any jungler farm. Maybe they're planning to have a jungler like Nature's Prophet or Beastmaster. Beastmaster's not really seen a lot, but I would say I would put that hero in meta at any point.
Yo,
it never really gets weak.
I thought we were supposed to have first pick.
You were. I gave you guys first pick. Shall we restart the game? I swear I gave you guys
we
first
can
pick.
go if you want, but let me see.
Alright, yeah. Sorry.
Alright. We're doing desktop audio at 500%, guys. Nah, that's too much. 400%.
Oh, Sand King, one of my favourite heroes. Straight away out of the bat, just not giving the other team any indication of where they might be wanting to lane this. Sand King can be off lane. I've seen Sand King run mid. Oh Jesus. Maximum please. I'm expecting to see a core Sand King, but I don't know whether it will run mid or in the off lane. It's more strong in the off lane position as Sand King can just sort of stop the enemy from farming or getting anywhere near the lane. Unless they pick one of these really sort of long range carries like Clinks. Morphling's still in the pool. Drow's gone. What other heroes do you think
What other heroes?
could last hit really well against the Sand King?
If you're playing Sand King offlane, you don't want someone you don't want to meet a melee core, do you?
No, exactly. Who's well, immediately Robbie G Sven is out the window.
Yeah.
Sven would not be able to farm well against the Sand King unless they went some sort of aggro tri lane.
Mm. I mean, I put. Go on.
Wow, we're so good at this.
So good at casting, guys.
I'd most like to see the Warlock in the core position because, other than his really good early game spam, I don't feel like he scales well into the late game, especially against someone like a Sand King.
Yeah.
In anything other than the core position. All right, so we get a Lion. So a heavy sort of heavy sort of team fight going into this this draft.
Hang on. If I go quiet, it's because I'm looking at OBS settings.
Okay. Okay. Who pairs well with a Sand King's usually run in a solo position if he's playing off lane. So I count on some sort of aggro tri lane from the Gucci boys.
Gucci boys.
And Lion's also a really good hero to have in a tri lane because he can pull camps to take out. Depending on what they pick, I think the Radiant team can really play around this Slark. I feel.
Hang on. Right, I'm back in the game. Yeah, Slark pick. Ooh.
I'm not sure I like it. The Warlock, and I really don't like the idea of Slark trying to lane against a Warlock and a Lion.
Thing is, yeah, if a Lion gets a fast blink, he's got 2 spells. So even if he purges one, he's got a secondary stun after that.
Exactly, and Warlock's ultimate just destroys him. If he gets caught in a Warlock golem and then caught in an upheaval, I don't think Slark has much in the way of.
Maybe it's just a comfort pick for whoever's playing carry.
It's probably a comfort pick, but I don't like it so early in the draft. They've got lots of time in order to pick a hero that will lane really well against him. One of those being the Axe, which has been banned out. I also like Bloodseeker, another really good teamfight hero. Disruptor, maybe Disruptor, because I'm guessing that they haven't shown a support yet. They've shown 2 cores, but we don't know.
Apparently it sounds better, guys.
Good.
Woohoo!
Alright,
I need to turn my mic down now. Alright, I've reduced my mic by 17. Alright, that's reduced by 12 decibels.
I'd like to see a Disruptor ban here.
Okay, there you go.
I feel like Disruptor can really.
Let me know who that is, John.
I feel like a Disruptor can really mess with them.
Yep. For who? Sorry, the non-Gucci boys.
I'd like to see a Disruptor.
Well, what are we going to name this other team who aren't the Gucci boys? I feel like they need a nice little. Should we give them like a rival fashion label or something? Like.
Yeah, man.
The Calvin Kleins.
Calvin Kleins.
The Calvin Kleins.
I love it.
Dota 2 team. So they banned out the OD. I know for sure that's a meta pick right now. Have you been watching much of the...
OD is strong, but then he's not that good versus... I mean...
Reserve time.
It depends. He's a real lane dominator, but I don't feel like he's...
Why was he being picked up so much during the summit?
It's just because he's like there aren't many heroes that can lane against him. Like the Sniper's one, but then he's really easy to control. Oh my god, Night Stalker.
Hey up.
I'm hoping that this is some kind of roaming support, but it depends whether they want the Night Stalker as offlane or the Warlock as offlane.
I'm just a big fan of the Batman against Slark. Like it just, if you don't hit the initial stuns,
it's because Slark. If you get some eyes and find Slark. See what I mean about picking Slark too early in the draft?
Yeah. What is that? That 8-second silence can really mess him about.
It's not just the 8-second silence. Like Slark's ultimate relies on not being seen, and if a Night Stalker captures him in nighttime with his Ag's ultimate up, then Slark just never gets away.
Even though Slark does have bonus night vision, doesn't he? He's still going to be a bit miffed by it.
He's going to be very miffed.
It's going to be more miffed than you could possibly imagine.
Oh, there's the invoker.
But still, like you're picking that into a silence that like
Anti-mage.
oh
Anti-mage.
Dire team pick.
Jesus.
the timeless showdown between the mage man and the man who does not like fun. Do you think Invoker's a fun guy though?
Invoker doesn't look like a very fun guy. That's the problem.
Yeah, he looks just very
Look at
angry.
his
doesn't he?
eyes. He's just well,
Doesn't have any
he's very
pupils.
serious, isn't he? He's a guy who's learned like 12 different spells when most mages only learn 1 or 2. He's going to be like, God, oh my god. Okay, so there's your Slark save.
Yeah. So who are we missing now for the Calvin Kleins? They've got their carry.
They've got their carry.
They're going to pick a mid,
It
I'm
depends
guessing.
whether they want to run the Warlock or the Nightstalker mid. It's either they're gonna have really good laning with the anti-mage, or they're gonna have a really strong
5 seconds
core
remaining.
Nightstalker who's just gonna stop the Slark from.
I'm going to make the call.
From
I'm going to make the
being
call that it's an off-lane Night Stalker because I just don't feel like they'd put in mid against an Invoker who could easily go exort.
Oh, I think Nightstalker will be a really good roaming support.
Oh,
That's the thing. If they put Warlock in the core position, they could build really strong team fight with the Warlock golems and the anti-mage blinks in, Manta's off, and just no one has any mana at the end of that.
I suppose so.
Maybe a Void. I'm thinking for
Void for the Gucci boys.
yeah.
Yeah, good
They
wombos.
got rid of the Conquer, so they're thinking Sand King as a core, which I would tend to agree with. But I really do like the Void here.
Reserve time.
I think they should probably dual lane this just because they want
And
to put
also,
some
the Void
pressure
would
on
be
the
really good
anti-mage.
against the anti-mage.
Yeah. They could even
Alright,
aggro
5
tri-lane, couldn't they?
Seconds remaining.
They really could. Just stop the Void from farming. Uh-oh. Oh, boys.
Oh god, this is gonna be a
Boys.
boring game.
What just happened?
You might as well tune out now, guys, because this game's gonna last 70 minutes.
But do you realise this was a random? They didn't choose this
What?
target. They ran out of reserve time.
How do you... Oh.
10 seconds
I would have really liked the
remaining.
Void and just put Sand King in the support role, because Void kills anti-mage and Invoker can put pure damage in. Sand King can stun in. Void can be hitting him. I really like the Void pick, but they couldn't.
They
couldn't
randomed.
decide where to go. They just random the Naga Siren. But
Is
it's
that-
good save.
Is that a
Good
Hassan
points.
call there?
It is good. It's really good save. That's a good thing. Really
Yeah,
good save.
You could get the Ags on it as well.
Against that Night Stalker. Like this team should be all about protecting the Slark during the mid game, and allowing him to get off his spells, so he can take the Lion out, take the Warlock out. But the
So then
thing is,
who's going to be the mid for the Calvin Kleins?
10 seconds remaining.
they could go Warlock, but he's again a really bad laner. Actually, oh, there's your sniper. There's your mid laner. Okay, so well, we can't really call where the heroes are going yet because we don't know who's in the offlane. But it's definitely a sniper mid.
Yeah. Sniper mid? Okay
Nah,
then.
of course not. Of course not. It's totally out of no. Actually, to be fair, sniper's in meta right now.
What? When did this happen?
This happened not long ago.
Was he been
no.
picked at the summit?
Someone pulled the plug, guys. Plug has been pulled.
So
Alright.
this is where we advertise our sponsor, Subway. So what is your favourite sub to eat?
I like the meatball.
Meatball marinara.
I like
Yeah.
the meat marinara.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It gives me what I need to go in the morning. You know.
You have it in the morning. You madman.
Yeah, man.
Nah, it's way too sloppy for me.
Fucking smokes, boys. These fucking tryhards. Look at this. It's tryhard. It's tryhard stuff.
Who smoked?
I think we're gonna see a radiant smoke around the jungle.
Just for they're drawing on the map. Right.
Yeah. Most likely.
So your
We're not
camera
sponsored by
work.
Subway.
We are sponsored by Subway. How dare you? We're definitely sponsored by Subway.
Oh yeah, that was just a joke, by
What
the
does
way,
he-
guys.
what
We're
does
not
he- what does
actually
he know?
sponsored by Subway. Just to
We should be
clear
spon-
the.
I will beg. I will do some begging.
I wish I was sponsored by Hooch.
Alright, so if
drink
the
enough of it.
Invoker should spot out the smoke if they're going to do one. If he wants to skill exhort first. Yeah, the Lion has the smoke.
Your
They're gonna
camera's
wrap around-
working,
they're gonna wrap
I'm
around
very
top.
excited.
Is this Invoker? Is this a Coswex Invoker?
Well, he's leveled exhort first, it looks like, with Sunstrike.
Why didn't he Sunstrike then?
I don't know. So who have we got? We've got Smiley Face on the Warlock, Vision on the Sniper. Very interesting pick. I haven't seen that in a pro game for a while. The Danish Assassin Lion, Robbie G is on the Anti-Mage. Will he have a good game? Dark Souls on the Night Stalker. Will that be effective against the Slark? And then for the Gucci boys, we've got Opaque on the Sand King, Albus on the Slark. Demos on the Shadow Demon, who's also disconnected. Morogi on the Naga and Little Bird on the Invoker. I'm very excited.
I really think they're gonna if they don't protect this Slark early game. I don't think there's any hope for him in the mid game. He needs a BKB. So at least something to just help with all these disables on the side of Calvin Klein's.
The Calvin Kleins, yeah.
Yeah, the Calvin Klein's.
Gotta remember that's what they are, man. We're not actually sponsored by Gucci or Calvin Klein either. But I'm sure they're great. Have you got your smooth camera on?
Yeah, but I'm not able to go away from the Lion
Oh,
for some
the
reason.
Lion's fortified, I think.
Looks like we're just following Lion for the rest of the game then. So where's the smoke going? They're
They're
wrapping around the...
gonna fight. They're
They're
gonna find
wrapping
the
around the
Slark. Of all
backside.
people, they're gonna.
Are
find
they
the
going to
Slark.
run into him though? They're going to run into someone.
No, they don't want it. They don't want it.
30 seconds to
They want the
I
Shadow
battle.
think they
Demon.
smell something. Oh, they're going to run into the Shadow Demon. There's a net on the Anti-Mage. Sunstrike hits one. Bit of
this
shrapnel
is
goes
messy,
down.
this
That's
is
a
messy.
three-man
Lovely
stun
stun
from the
from
Lion.
Danish
They've got to
Assassin.
get someone out of this. Who's going to go down?
First blood.
The
they're gonna get
Nagasara
two.
drops. Sand King is dropping two.
Sand King's gone.
That's a second kill. Very good start for the Calvin
Night
Kleins.
Stalker's low. Slark.
He had
can't
4
do
stacks
much.
of
Can they
poison
get
on him.
Slark? Right, Night Stalker goes down. I think he will get a... Oh, no.
Oh, that was a
No,
nice
he got
cheeky
it.
leap. That was right on
Nice.
the edge of the...
It was very close.
Yeah, that would have been embarrassing if he just fell off the cliff there.
Alright, let me put that worth up.
So, bit of a cheesy smoke, but it worked, didn't it?
Whatever reason, I can't...
You just can't leave the
I
lion.
can't leave the Lion for whatever reason.
Try double clicking the portrait of it.
Okay, got it.
Are we good? Are we Gucci? Okay.
I think we're good. Oh no, we're back to Lion.
Okay, so who actually got that first blood? It was the Warlock? No. Who got the first blood? Was it the Sniper?
Not 100%.
I believe it was the Sniper, so that's already a fantastic start for the...
For whatever
Yeah, it
reason,
was a Sniper.
I can't click on this. I can't click on anyone except the Lion. Not particularly sure why.
And the kill and assist for the Warlock as well. And if that the Warlock's farming, is he? Is he? No, they did play the core Warlock, which is interesting.
Whereas, I mean the call lock.
The Warlock.
Alright, so the only real opposition to the Slark is this Night Stalker, who's probably not going to get a lot out of this lane. So immediately we see a tri-lane block.
The Naga's dropping low.
No,
Comes in with the
no,
stun. Oh! Two-man Burrow almost saves him, but
Oh,
thing is, now
Murray,
the
it's
Sand
got a
King's in
sliver of
trouble because he's
HP.
used his escape, but they're not going to follow it up.
Sliver of
Radiant's bottom
HP.
tower is under attack.
I mean, at least Anti-Mage just farming right underneath this tower.
Yeah.
How much? Right, well, they've got some regen for Robbie if they want.
They've got the sustain so he can tank those
But
creeps.
Sand King is being allowed to stay in XP range if he wants. Oh, there we go. There goes the Warlock.
What level is the Sand King there?
I can't see because it won't let me let go of Lion.
That's
Right now.
annoying. He's level 2. I mean,
Alright, so a good time on the level 2 for the Sand King. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
Bobby G can't even get close.
so I'm
Garnished.
guessing the Sand King would max the caustic finale in this lane.
Oh yeah, if he's allowed to get close. But look, Opaque is trapped in. Oh, he gets Tangos his way out.
That was very clever, Duke. That was a cheeky
He
Duke.
leaves.
Oh, the trash
The
talk.
the flame.
We love a bit of that. We actually encourage that in these trial
We do.
games.
Smoke gank on mid.
We want to see you got a bit of grit.
The two supports running around on the sniper.
Anyway, there's
This should
something
be a
going
kill.
down mid, but I can't
This
see
should be a
because
kill.
we're just watching the line.
Yeah, sniper's down.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Do you think it would work if we like reloaded
I
this?
could,
Or...
I could move my camera around, but I might try reconnecting. You know.
Yeah. If you reconnect and then it'll go back to
Oh, looks like someone's dropped out.
Alright. We're better? No, I'm on the anti-mage now.
It's because we've got the lion's point of view. Why are we watching it from the lion's point of view?
I'm not on
Rob G
POV,
leaps
now
forward.
I'm
He's going to get a kill on the Sand King. That'll be a very nice pickup. We're going to go for the Naga instead.
And the Naga
Fatal Bonds are on both, but none of them drop.
What? You're right. I'm on POV. I don't want this.
Yeah, it's because you're on POV, man.
How? How do I stop? How do I stop it?
Just go on undirected camera.
Where is that?
It should be an option in the top right.
I haven't got anything.
I don't know.
Money changes hands.
Hello.
I'm still here. Yeah, I'm on the. It's on the anti-mage, and I can't actually do anything about it. I don't think they've got a ward on mid anyway. So it's like
Definitely on the line, but I mean this line's making the plays across the map. Picks off demo in the top lane.
Wait, the Sand King's waiting. They should be able to pick off this sniper again.
Sand
If they
King.
hurry. If they hurry, because the warlock's coming in. Yeah, the sniper will go down.
Will he die from shrapnel?
Hello,
Oh,
hello.
no.
Invoker's dropping low. But he's alright.
Yeah. Can you see what's going on?
I can see what's going on. It's just.
Because I can only see it from the lion's perspective, which is
Really?
yeah, and I can't change
What's
it.
that? I can't. Oh no! Now it's changing. Now it's changing. Someone's changing it for me. And I can't. I have no control over it right now.
I'm double clicking on Night Stalker now. Is it on his
now,
perspective now?
You're doing it. You're doing
Yeah.
it. So you're on POV rather than me.
What? How do I?
It's not me. It's you, bro.
This game is just terrible.
Can you click on well?
I've got no like options for.
I'd like to be
doing
able to select the anti-mage to tell you how his battle fury is coming, but I can't.
Oh right, okay. Hang on. I've read Twitch chat now. Thank you.
You got it?
Yeah.
Because whoever you click on is coming up on my screen, and I can't click anyone else.
Well, I'm clicking the I. As directed by Twitch chat. But
Right, disable help. Okay, I've disabled help, and I can click on heroes now. So anti-mage. No, still lion.
and apparently they can't hear Cass's incline. Oh, apparently my PC is wooden, guys. That's nice.
Alright. I'd love to be able to tell you how his anti-mage's battle fury is coming along. I can tell you he's got raindrops. That's all I can tell you.
Well, keep telling me more because I can't see shit.
Okay, so warding, both teams are warded mid. Radiant watching for rune control and ganks. Dire are more just so they can see the sniper at times.
You know what? I'm going to just reload the game.
Yeah, reconnect.
Probably should have done that a while
There's a
ago.
kill on the night. Is there a kill on the night stalker up top? Start messages pounce. And there aren't enough charges on the night stalker, and he will escape.
Oh, still on the line. Oh.
Oops. Kill on the night stalker. I'm not sure why that happened.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is just
Tanking supports in. Does Vogue have a bottle? I don't think Vogue doesn't go bottle, does he? No. Still on the line.
Radiant forts have been fortified. Radiant's
But
top tower is up.
Anti-mage is doing typical anti-mage things, and so the pounce just out in time from Albus. Yeah, I can't pick out either of them. I'm just the lion. Bradley, you there, man?
Yeah, I know. I just can't see anything. I'm just sick and tired of seeing this lion fucking stacking and pulling.
I would expect some sort of ancient stack.
Some strike on the warlock. Manages to get away.
I think Sanking's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sanking.
yeah, dead. That's a dead Sanking.
Can't dodge
Way
that.
out of position.
That no scope
Yeah.
there.
Invoker has a Midas. It's 9 minutes. Invoker has a Midas. If they pull it off,
How's this relative net worth?
the MG Slart is dead.
Radiant's
Too much
top
magic
tower
damage.
has fallen.
That's
Maybe
a
a
good
slight
kill.
miscalculation by Albus.
Yeah,
This is
that's
an
their
important
highest
kill,
net
'cause
worth. So
I would have thought that if things went the same way they were going, Evoke has his minds if he keeps farming, and the Slark is able to complete his early game items like the Echo Saber on time, then the Gucci boys could really hit a strong mid game timing. Okay, I'm back. Oh no, back in the lion. It's teasing me with the lion.
yeah, all we're seeing is lion.
I thought I was cameraman. I swear I set myself as cameraman.
Well, lion's dead now, so we're not going to see anything.
Amazing.
It is not for thee.
Alright, Night Stalker, Iron Talon. How good is the Night Stalker jungle? How do you jungle Night Stalker? Is that good?
Night Stalker jungle.
Yeah.
Was he just Iron Talon jungling?
Tower is under
He's got an Iron Talon, but he's
Wow, he's got bear farm.
he's going TP bot. But it looks like they're dodging. So that's 4 heroes bot.
Radiant's top
It's an
tower is
Arabian,
under
but
attack.
they seem to have completely dodged it. Unless the Night Stalker can catch up. But it looks like they're safely out. So Radiant getting dodged by Calvin Klein's getting dodged by the Gucci boys. And Anti-Mage just keeps farming. So they're making a lot of space for this Anti-Mage. But as I say, the Warlock, now that he's in the support position, will start to really sort of fall off.
Maybe it's something in my setting.
There's Night Stalker coming around. This should be a dead easily. Should be dead. Shadow Demon.
Killing spree.
Well, at least that's 2 yanks and 1. Oh, rocks get dropped.
Oh, Too hungover.
This
for
will be a big kill if they get the Invoker. But no dust,
Dire's middle
no
tower's
detection.
under
Oh,
attack.
that's the detection. Okay, he walked back in.
Double kill.
This will be a tier 1 tower, easily. Alright, so the first rocks get dropped and a big kill, but it shouldn't really have happened. Alright, there's a Naga, who won't really be able to do much about this. 2 supports. Yeah, no, I'm just on the line. I'm trying to do something about Analyst this game.
Nice ult.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, good match for getting one.
Absolute crap shit.
It was a bit over eager there, I think.
Well, they're just so manoeuvrable.
Yeah, they got to kill most likely there.
With the match from the front lines.
Diving in on this.
Oh,
nice
get
turnaround.
kill on the Shadow Demon. Is that a double kill? That's 2 kills.
That was some nice play under pressure from the Lion.
Oh, no, Stalker's dead. Alright, so Slark can. Slark's got Shadowblade. So it's yeah, they realise that they're gonna get massive in game tempo. And how much is the Invoker towards? I reckon what does the Invoker build in a game like this?
I don't know. So he's got his Midas.
Does he build the Yules?
What to set up for the combos?
Yeah, man.
I guess so.
I'd say, and you know, if you can get the Yules off on someone like a sniper or an anti-mage, I think they might be able to get a killer.
I don't know. What about something like an Orchid, just to try and shut down the anti-mage a bit earlier?
Well, he's got a null talisman. I don't know exactly what this Invoker wants to build into, but he's got 1900 gold. It's probably a blink, most likely.
Could be, yeah. Going for the old dandy high maneuverability build.
Oh, and talking of blink, Sanking will have his Sanking has his. He just goes to side shop and buy it. Yeah, there we go. All right. Sniper's farm being disrupted in mid. Looks like there's going to make a go on this Sanking. Does he have a TP? He doesn't have a TP, he has a blink dagger. If only they knew.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, can you click on the anti-mage?
What?
Can you click on the anti-mage? You
Yeah.
might die. No, you won't.
He has his Battle Fury on the courier though, I believe.
Oh, is it coming? But
Yeah.
we'll demolition. We'll see the courier. Is he going to snipe it? Is he going to snipe it? No, he doesn't feel brave.
Oh, another whiffed ulti from the Sand King.
It wasn't that bad, to be fair. But the sniper might clean up now.
Didn't kill anyone.
Oh, I'm
First
sorry.
one to drop is the Lion, but are they going to get a Sand King? Yes. Double kill for the sniper. That's incredible, and he's going to get a triple.
Triple kill.
Where was the Slark in all this?
It looked like quite an
Where
even
was the
fight
Slark
for a
in
little
this?
bit, but then that
Okay,
triple
so
kill going the way of the
Slark
sniper's
on the
really
back line.
bad.
He has a fuck ton of stacks of oh, there we go. That's a 3 for 3, I think. He has pounds, it's fine, he's fine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That wasn't too bad, if I'm honest, because the anti-mage, both towers are still alive.
Yeah, I mean, like the
It
anti-mage
was a good
didn't
response
die.
from both teams.
Wait, the anti-mage didn't die, did he? No.
Yeah, the anti-mage didn't die.
So the Calvin Klein's not very well executed.
Yeah, absolutely. Warlock being given some farm. He's got raindrops, but Warlock is very much spending his money on boards right now.
I think the key for the Gucci boy is winning a fight. I mean, I don't want to pile pressure on the boy, but Sand King's got to land some of these ults a bit better, hasn't he?
Mega kill.
He has been sad, but look at that.
I mean, he's got his blink, but
The thing is, right, they won't be looking for big team fights because they're against the Warlock columns. And they've got to try and get as many. They take off like that, try and get as many towers down before the Slumps or getting stags. And it becomes much more difficult for the Slump to move around.
the good thing is, though, what you doubted about the Slark having any impact is actually
He's had lots of impact.
he's had a lot of. He's been finding the pickoffs, isn't he?
That's the thing, though. The team is weak to ganks in its early game.
And as I said, if they can hit their mid game timing, which at the moment they're doing so, then they can cause quite a lot of damage. If they can get all these towers, if they can get all their towers down before the Night Stalker gets his axe and the Sentinel gets his Manta style.
Yeah.
Then it
When
looks
he
really
hits
good
that sweet spot.
So the Evoker's going to, the Slark's going to, the Sankey's going to, and Narg will always have a sudden stop any fight to, which may not be in their favour. All right, smoke gank. They sit on the cliff top, but they reveal themselves. The sniper reveals himself. So the Slark goes, oh, potentially the rocks get dropped. This is what I talk about the Slark getting controlled. But it might potentially be too much damage. Oh no, he's good. On the other hand, while that's happening, the anti-mage takes the top tier one. He's got Vlads. Anti-mage has a Vlad, but I don't think Slark can kill. I don't think Slark can get this kill. No, nowhere near.
He went for the Vlads after the battlefield.
Yeah, Vlads is after his Battle Fury. And back to farming.
Back to farming.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Money changes. Dire's structures are
Like, as much as I want to say this mid game tempo is really good, as we move into the mid game, this anti-mage is getting a lot, and he's trading at the moment towers 1-for-1 with the and that shouldn't be the way.
Yeah, he's only about 1,000 behind the Slark as well. It's really not that bad.
Absolutely.
That's going to be an last minute stun to cancel the ulti.
Nowhere near.
That was clutch. That was clutch hex from. Still didn't matter there. They all died.
Another tower, but yeah, I mean, they win fights.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I think they'll leave now.
So, some pretty even game.
Okay,
Like
so
it seems to be going like one fight one way, and then next fight.
No, he doesn't. No, oh, actually, stun stacking. That's unfortunate. Oh,
That's a lot of pure damage coming out from the Shadow Demon ulti and the Sunstrike.
Absolutely, but they just stun stacked, so it could have been even easier for them.
So it looks like they're going to convert this into a push on the bot lane.
Well, they need to have these towers down. Not give the anti-mage an excuse to farm.
They don't want him to be able to.
That slot was a really good dodge. Lion stun.
Just right click him down, don't need to use any spells.
I'm not sure about that.
What?
I'm really not sure about that now this song.
It's just one of those why not things, isn't it? I just want to like make space to get a tower. In the long term, it's not going to be something.
It's not going to be a real bother to them.
They could just not fight until they get it again.
This Sun King ult's almost up again. Unfortunately, on the good side, everything apart from his ults have been really high impact. But the ults haven't been great from Sun King. Alright, what's Invoker gone for? Oh, he's gone for travels. Invoker's got travels. Maybe possibly moving into the BKB. Naga helping the Invoker take at this ancient stack.
Oh, yep.
Click on the Night Stalker. I want to see how close he is to his Aghanim as well. The Gucci boys want to go for Roshan now.
There would
They've really
appear
pushed it,
Night
I don't blame them,
Stalkers.
to be honest.
He's
And good cover from the Shadow
2,000 gold behind.
Behind what?
His Ags.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad, to be fair. Considering the fact he hasn't really been sitting in lane. Oh. Invoker, please. Guys.
Top tower is under attack.
So they're smoked up here, but they're going into the complete wrong section of the map. They don't even know they're in Roche. Like,
They have no idea.
they just look a bit lost at the moment. Like,
Big guy, he got
since that fight where they
Imagine
lost
if-
3, they haven't really
they don't muck about.
stabilised.
Lisa's not wasting the time with the anti-mage, she was just sitting and farming, as usual. Anti-mage possibly going into a man style now. Who chose not to complete the Asher. Why would he not complete the Asher first? Unless it's something else. I can't think of anything else that builds from an ultimate orb that he needs.
Some pings coming out. Sunstrike on the sniper takes half his HP out.
Oh, there's the ult, there's the ult.
Meanwhile, the line's soloing. Oh, that was close to a solo on the Shadow Demon, but it looks like he's going to get punished.
They're just really strong in this mid game.
I feel like that maybe that was a bit of a greedy play from the Lion there as well. I mean, I got a pretty
It was
clear
out
view
position,
of that.
definitely, but then the anti-mage is just taking. Oh, close.
Didn't go for the deny, oddly.
Guy's top tower's just died. Yeah, bad news.
Perhaps could have sniped that. And he's just fed a kill to the anti-mage. It's just becoming a bit of a disaster for
Well, on the good side,
Sankin.
Tower is under attack.
the Gucci boys are hitting their mid game.
Look at this anti-mage there, they got
the
a TP
anti-mage
back
is
and
just-
Its middle tower
Deal with
will
it.
radiate
Yeah,
no
sure.
more
He's gone for the
armor
Manchester
threat,
side.
you know what I mean?
But I'm surprised that he went for the ultimate orb rather than the Asher. It helps him farm so much quicker.
yeah, I guess so.
That's what's
Maybe
incredible.
he's just concerned about getting blown up with the pure damage again, and the ultimate orb gives him
Yeah.
some HP.
That's probably what it is. Talking of pure damage, no, okay,
No, yes, no.
no, he won't back to this.
How's Naga's farm doing?
He's now the
She's
support
closing on the mech. That'll be handy in
probably
team
dead.
fights.
Probably dead.
Can't get the song off because of silencing yet. But here comes
On the
the
Slark.
Slark,
Unfortunately, a Slark on his own doesn't do a lot. And look
who
at
has a
this.
gajillion HP, but it looks like...
Oh, you got news. I don't think.
Yeah, so the agent just popped. Can he feasibly get out of this? Let's find out.
No, he dies
Doesn't
twice.
look like it.
He died twice.
If they could just keep a hold onto him. Nice stump from the line, yeah. The silence.
Oh, hang
No.
on. No more detection. He gets out.
That was a nice save. Was that a Glimmer Cape save? Must have
I
been.
think it was a silver edge.
Silver Edge, yeah. The Glimmer Cape from the Shadow Demon, I believe, saved him there.
The turnaround. And the Golem will just feed free gold to probably the Invoker.
Well played, that man, Hassan.
Yeah, there you go. Give it to the Invoker.
Oh, that looks like it's going to be a dead lion. He's just jumped into his 3 heroes.
Well, if you're only hero we can see is the line, it's a good thing to.
What level is that lion? He's level 10. Yeah, he was only a level 1 finger.
He's got his blink. He doesn't really need anything else this game.
I think he jumped in then on the Shadow Demon thinking he was going to finger him, but didn't want the massive cooldown, so he decided not to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he really needs... They need to use
Guy's top tower.
But they're doing at the moment the our team isn't doing everything they need to do right now.
I was going to say they should have given the lion the tomes, because he's really lagging behind on XP. He desperately needs a level 11.
Then again, this anti-mage is also doing what he needs to do. Unfortunately, the Gucci boys will take the racks.
That's all he can do. But no, the Slark's dropping low. Oh, the finger! Gets him to about 100 HP.
The fantastic song from the Naga. Really proving that he can stand up to these 4K boys.
These 4K boys. These Calvin Kleins.
Sanking's gone for an Ags. Possibly because he wants to catch the anti-mage.
And another pick off for the Slark. Just 3 hits and he's dead. There's a sad lion we're watching. exclusively.
Exclusive on the an exclusive on the line after the game.
Anyway, what's his KDA?
2,911 so far.
It's not too bad. I mean, he's got
Oh my
low
God,
net worth, so the
people's
feeding's not a
manners
problem.
people's manners have been taken by the anti-mage.
I guess I'm not surprised as well that the sniper's died
Look at
8 times.
Look at this Slark's farm right now.
Slark's farm. Yeah, he's fat.
He hasn't got the basher that he needs to take care of this anti-mage.
He's fat, and you doubted it in the picking stage, man.
I did. I really didn't
13
think
and 1. That man Dumbledore.
But as you say, the Radiant team have done everything they need to do. They've just ran up the Dire team, who, let's face it, don't have a lot in this early game.
No.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But even if this Night Stalker does complete an ag sector now, they don't have enough map control to make really proper use.
The anti-mage has gone in on demo, but he's going to keep us away again. Can he guess the right direction? No, doesn't bother. Robber GTP's back.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Slark's going for the butterfly. Any MKBs in sight for the Dire team?
Then crucially, the Greaves are on the Naga Siren as well, which is going to help them massively in pushing
got a ton
uphill.
of save for the Slark.
Yep.
The Naga Siren ended up being really good for them because they got more save for this Slark.
So
Shadow
what?
Demon's really good.
Yeah. What else do they need to get crack this high ground? They're going to finish the butterfly.
I don't know whether they wait for that. I think they just wait for the next Roshan,
Yeah.
which spawns very soon.
I mean, if he doesn't want to save for buyback, he can get the butterfly. And they could even play it safe because he could use the Shadow Demon spell to make illusions of the Slark, and they have evasion too.
They've only taken one Rax, there's not even a melee Rax.
Yeah.
So if they do lose the next team fight, the Anti-Mage can very easily just run up and push the lane, and they'll get another Rax. Does the Anti-Mage have boots of travel?
Let's have a look. No, he doesn't.
No.
I mean, he's only just bought his bash.
That's the saving grace because the Radiant haven't got any towers left.
Yeah.
So even if they do win a fight, the Anti-Mage can't just TP to a lane and start pushing it.
How big do you think this Warlock ulti is going to be in team fights? Because it looks like the Golems aren't really doing that much at the moment.
Well, as I say, with the Warlock in the support position, I think his ultimate is going to fall off heavily. Like the one thing it's really good for right now is controlling the Slark when he's in his ultimate.
Yeah, aye.
But at the moment, they're oh, hello, Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage is not being deterred. Chose not to leave Manta Illusions.
One simple do and he's out of there.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's not going to carry around any
He's
detection
not
on, is he?
bringing heroes back.
And that's a big the rock is dropped on the Slark, who just ulties.
Team 5.
Honestly, I think he's got the back of the Shadow Demon. They can't touch him.
There's no heroes.
Anti-Mage has jumped in though, but I can't see anything because
hello.
mine's going back to base.
This Invoker died? No, I think the Invoker's out.
Drop the gem in base.
Oh!
Courier snipe.
Courier's down, but no. I mean, look, she's still. Well, the problem is, it's 31 minutes, and Warlock's still only on one golem.
Yep. Isn't he? He's level 11.
Not even an Aghanims.
The two supports on the side of Carvin Kleins have just been outclassed, I think.
Honestly, I think it's just the fact that there's a Slark in the game.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's difficult to avoid, but
That's a set of racks down from the Calvin Kleins. Are they considering Roshan maybe? Which is about a minute left. on its respawn time. So if this Naga decides to spin illusion in to wait for it, it won't have very long to wait. Right, what's this anti-mage doing? I think this game now rests solely on the hands of the anti-mage.
Yeah.
What he can do to keep the lanes pushed out.
Oh, they've caught out the Night
Really
Stalker.
important.
That extra vision's not going to help him today. Does he have his Ags yet, by the way, Night Stalker? Yeah, he does. So.
He does.
No gem though, so he didn't see that slot coming.
No. Probably good thing he didn't have a gem there, to be honest, though.
In fact, in terms of vision, they've only got that one ward spying out their top lane for the Radiant.
Yeah.
They're completely blind. And it's daytime now as well, so this
really good
push.
at controlling the wards. There's the song.
It was just a help him with her
It's a
escape.
sinking ultimate, maybe?
Oh, there's a nice one.
That's the problem with having a sniper. If you don't protect him properly.
Yeah, too easy to jump, man.
I mean, that's what they've got a sniper and they've got a warlock.
There you go. Warlock's dead before he can even cast a spell. There's one hex.
Does he have anyone buy that?
4 hits, and this lion's dead too. He's probably going to chase around the Night Stalker a bit as well.
Yeah, they'll buy back. They'll buy back from the warlock.
And a well-timed stun means the anti-mage is dead as well. He's got to have an impact here. They've got to kill the Slark, otherwise I think it's GG.
He's got an abyssal blade.
He does?
No.
In 5 seconds he has one.
Yeah. That's another axe.
He's got to drop it. 1 second to the Abyssal Blade. No, Slark jumps away. They still don't have detection for the dude.
No, he's regenning up now.
I mean, with 2 sets of racks down, I can't see them coming out of this. They've jumped on the Invoker, but...
Okay, so...
This anti-mage is fat! Oh!
No. I think he's dead.
No. Well-timed rock stops the Slark getting the last hit in there. I think he was safe anyway, but rock dropped for good measure.
It's hardly hinders. Oh, hello.
The Slark's come back for more! This is a cheeky Slark. I think this is just...
Oh dear.
You just call it after that. That's an incredible display of... This Slark, though, Oscar, 23-1-5 for Albus Dumbledore himself.
He's been so impactful.
What a beast.
I mean, as I say, they hit their mid game time when they needed to.
Yeah.
And by the time the anti-mage has got his Mancer and the Night Stalker got his Aghanims, they had no map control left.
Yeah.
And the Shadow Demon did really well at warding, in order that the